Lynn, what are you seeing in the bridal and honeymoon industry going forward?
So I've only literally been working within the bridal industry for the last 6 months. I'm currently working with a brand called Signature Bride. We are one of the few Black bridal magazines that are out there. We are still print and digital, so I was really excited to come on board. We were making amazing, progress as far as advertisers or content and building users. And then all of a sudden, COVID hit and it literally shut down everything. I mean, with social distancing, with not being able to have more than 6 to 10 people at a space, brides from all over the world have really had to forced to either cancel or postpone their big day. And, I don't know, for me, I guess as a woman, I'm not going to just be sexist about it, but, getting married and spending all that time and money and effort into putting all this together to have it be basically ripped away from you is painful, very, very painful. So with the magazine, we really wanted to figure out how we could be a resource. And so we partnered up with different planners around the country and started to get some ideas about whether you should postpone or cancel your wedding based upon, if it was a destination wedding or if it was, something in your backyard, but you needed to make the proper planning and arrangements. A lot of people have chosen to postpone, which is great. Others have chosen to have virtual weddings. And just for the thing that I need to stress that I learned that was really mind-blowing to me is you can't get legally married on Zoom.
But do you see any permanent changes post-COVID to the industry after this?
I think that, people are going to be, like you said, a little precautious when it comes to travel, possibly. I think this has also been a wake-up call for a lot of businesses. I've seen a lot of, from the designer aspect, I've seen a lot of designers offering virtual fittings for dresses and then shipping out 3 and 4 dresses to that potential bride, having her try them on and then send them back.
What are some of the questions you're getting from brides and grooms?
They really want to know if it's safe enough for them to be able to have their wedding. Should they really, really be concerned? How should they deal with elderly family members, especially who aren't willing to travel at this point, or those who aren't willing to travel but are technology inept? How do you make sure that they're able to still participate?
Are people booking way ahead of time? Because between now and maybe the end of the year to fall, I can imagine no one will be booking, or very few people will be booking to have a wedding during that period of time. But are you seeing people booking now for maybe 2021?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of bookings for 2021 that I'm seeing. Tons of them, actually. Like, that is the date for everyone right now. 2020 for a lot of people is just a no-go. They've, cut out the rest of the year. But I definitely see a lot in 2021, especially from the international travel side.
And what percentage do you see opting for virtual weddings?
It's actually interesting. So with the virtual wedding side, there's been a spike, but I wouldn't say that it's totally caught all the way on. What I noticed that people that are used to being apart from each other, maybe a lot of military folks, the virtual wedding is not a problem for them. What I'm seeing though from a lot of people, they're traditionalists. They still want to have everyone around them, and they want to still do have the big old to do. So really, I'd say maybe like it's been a I think from what I understand, it's been like a 30 to 40% increase in just the business that the web mobile business that I was mentioning when I spoke to you guys last time. But I don't know if that's going to continue going forward next year. I don't know if it's going to be a trend to stay at this point, unless it's something medically necessary, or you're a veteran or what have you.
You've actually touched on a couple other things that I was thinking about. You mentioned earlier about how some of the vendors who support the bridal business and the honeymoon business have made an adjustment. The one person or group of people we have not discussed yet is wedding planners. What are they doing at a time like this, other than probably applying for PPP loans to stay afloat? I mean, they've really got to be suffering.
They are definitely suffering, but you know, I've seen them turn it around. I work with a great wedding coordinator named Slomi Carlo. She was, you know, part of David Tutera's show back in the day. Just an amazing planner. She's turned her business around in the sense that she's offering her expert commentary. She's doing virtual consultations. She's doing a lot of media. So like literally they're doing thought leadership at this point, which I think is necessary for any business, but with an event business, that's hard to do. So they've got the time now to actually go out there and share their expertise. So when this all does come back around, they're the go-to person.